taking a walk through my neighborhood for about, I'd say, 1-2 hours, and bring you along with us. So stay tuned for the hunt. I'm probably gonna do lots of cuts and edits because I don't want to drag it out for 1-2 fucking hours. So I'm gonna do cuts and shit as I progress through the neighborhood, and I'll probably talk to you as I walk. So stay tuned. Those are the kids over there. I don't know if the camera can pick it up. Okay, good, much better. I can see where I'm walking. So, yes, with that being said, you guys, this is the very first time I've done a IRL video where, I get to interact with you guys, and I, get to show you the neighborhood that I'm living at. And, sadly, I'm going to be moving from this neighborhood real soon. Probably this summer I'm going to be moving, and when I do move, I am going to be in a different environment. So I will do another IRL video when I make that move. So when that does happen in a few months, I will keep you guys posted on that, to all my lovely loyal subscribers out there. So keep that. And when I do move, I have plans yet. With that being said, I won't share too much, but in a future video when I do move, I will be getting myself a kitten. I don't know what breed I want to get. I don't know if I want to get a tabby cat or a fluffy cat, because I know if you get like a baby Maine Coon, those ones are really fluffy, but they cost a lot of fucking money. I think they're like a couple thousand, so they're an expensive breed. With that being said, this neighborhood is growing little by little. Moved here 4 years ago, and all of this that you see right now wasn't here at the time. All of this right here was basically dead land. This wasn't freshly built houses 4 years ago. So there's that to keep in mind. And so there's that. If you guys do want me to upload more of these POV videos when I just, you know, do walks and talk to you, I could also add that to the new list of content. I am sorry that the content's a bit dry. Yeah, the content has been a bit dry, you know, because of work and shit. Work and just video ideas in general has been pretty dry. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna upload POV videos of me, you know, doing IRL stuff. That's one. The second thing that I'm gonna probably be doing is I'll do Fortnite videos. I have that posted later this week for you guys. I'm gonna do that. So IRL, Fortnite videos. I just uploaded a YouTube short of me doing driving videos in my truck. So I'll upload that. So you got IRL videos, Fortnite, and then you got driving videos. So those are 3 new types of content I'm gonna add on this channel for you guys to watch. And I probably might bring back random video compilations. I've had that, but it got taken down. For some reason, YouTube's on that faggot shit, and they took my shit down. Most of them, yeah, they got removed, like fully removed. So I might bring that shit back. And I am currently armed right now, FYI. Open carry. Oregon's an open carry state. Just want to let you guys know that. And it's good that I record because, you know, there are times off camera, you know, I'll get run over by a car. Or you have people with their dogs that'll try to come after me. So if any fucking bullshit happens, I have it on film and I will post it on YouTube. And I also brought up the armed part, so you know I can defend myself if need be. So hold on, there's a fucking dog behind me. I don't trust it. There's a fucking dog right behind me. And there's another dog over there. Like, what the fuck? Okay, good. He moved. The dog moved. There's a dog right there. I'm gonna fucking go back where I was. Dogs are gonna be the biggest problem for today's walk. Because the last time I did a walk was last Thursday, off camera. And even though it is a small breed dog, it's still a problem because those dogs are considered ankle biters. They like to bite ankles. It's not gonna bite my ankle though. I'm not gonna let it. So, I'm not gonna just keep this video quiet and shit. So, with that being said, I'll probably think of things to talk about. That way you guys don't just fucking see me walking shit. So, let's see here. I guess I could talk about work. I guess I could do that. So, on Friday when I was at work, towards the last 30 minutes of my shift, when I was at work, I was doing terminal patrol. So when I was doing terminal patrol, I get a call from the company phone, and my supervisor calls me and he tells me, hey, do you know what happened to that spare phone? And I go, what do you mean? And then he goes, it's missing. I'm like, oh, well, I don't know. And then I finished my shift, and then the next day, which would be last Saturday, because today's Monday, right? One of my coworkers, right? And he tells me when I'm at post, because I'm doing a different post. Oh, one of the phones got stolen. And then I go, what do you mean? Then he tells me that a homeless person snuck into the office when it was promptly open, stole it. And with that being said, I'm thinking, what happened after that when it got stolen? Then he gives me more input on the situation, and he tells me that he stole the phone, got out of the airport like bats out of hell, and he attempted to delete the apps, and he tried to do a hard reset. But here's the thing, when you're with a company phone, you can't do a hard reset because, you know, there's a lot of restrictions on it. The phone was a Galaxy S22 or 24, I'm not sure, but I did some research, and those company phones are like $600-700 fucking dollars, and it had like 100 gigs on it. So he tried to delete it, hard reset it, and try to get some money, but sadly that didn't go his way. The phone ended up getting ditched at a Muchas Gracias in Vancouver, Washington, which is basically nearby where I work, because I live, well, I don't live, but I work at Portland, right? So sad attempt to get some free money, but didn't really play in his favor. And with that being said, my manager, there's a dog right there, my manager blew up that fucking phone that got stolen 100 times. He was calling the fucking shit out of that phone, and he was pissed. Can't blame the man. He's a pretty chill boss though, but you know, just don't do shit to piss him off, because that really pissed him off. I don't blame him though. So that happened on Saturday, late Friday leading on to Saturday. And with that being said, yesterday there was some action yesterday. Oh, they got a basketball court over there. I'm not, well, if I zoomed in I could, but it's occupied. So yesterday there was a lot of action yesterday. Towards the end of the last hour of my shift, there was a lot of action yesterday. So hold on. So yeah, hold on. There was Mexicans in the house nearby. They were mean mugging me. I don't know why. Either it's because I'm recording or because they know I have a gun on me. And I'm looking at them back, but they ain't gonna do shit. Because one, I'm recording, and two, I have a gun on me. So even if they try to come after me, I'm ready. So now that we were away from that, yesterday, right? Fucking yesterday, right? So yesterday, towards the last hour of my shift, I went to go ahead and give that same coworker, right, a last break at the exit lane. Passengers go past the exit lane. That same post, but different day, right? So with that being said, I was going to give him his last break, and when I was in motion of giving him his last break, me and him were having a little conversation. He wanted to give me updates of what happened throughout the rest of the shift. And there was this guy, right? The guy was, I would say, anywhere from 6 feet to 6 feet 5. He's a tall black guy, right? And the tall black guy, hold on. Gotta do with this bullshit. Look at this. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit hard for me to talk because you got all these fucking cars coming around and shit. There was this tall black guy, right? The black guy looked like Russell Wilson and Beckham Jr. from the NFL. That's what he looked like, and he had fucking dreads on and shit. So the guy, he said to himself, fuck it, I'm gonna breach that exit lane. So he walks past, and my job, for exit lane, we're allowed to block him. We can't touch him, but we can block him. We can get in front of them and block them, have our arms extended out, and block them like how you have a boulder blocking. So, with that being said, a coworker tries to block him, and he's small. He's like, I would say 4'11", 5'3". Tries to block him. The passenger that tried to breach, well, he actually did breach, but he was in motion of breaching. Picked him up like a child and fucking moved him. So now he got an assault charge for that. So he got an assault charge for that, and he got fined $14,000. And he's probably going to be put on a no-fly list. So his reason of breaching is, oh, I forgot my laptop. And the laptop, it wasn't even worth $14,000. It wasn't being put on a no-fly list. It wasn't worth all that bullshit. So this coming Saturday is going to be my last day working at that exit lane. Then they're going to seal it off at the airport. And they're going to have 2 new exit lanes, and they're going to have auto lock doors. So it's going to be a little bit more secured. Because, you know, the airport is under construction and shit. But yeah, exit lane. I want to go over the rules for the exit lane. Exit lane. You breach it, we try to stop you, we try to block you, and you still breach us. If you touch us, that's an assault charge. If you fully breach, $14,000. No fly list. You might catch a couple felonies or misdemeanors depending on what else you do, but yeah, the consequences really outweigh any sort of benefit that you think of. So if you left anything behind, don't breach it. Not worth the risk. I've been doing that exit lane for a year, that's why. And I have experience with that specific position at work. For some reason, I don't know what it is about this decade, people do not like being fucking filmed. And I'm in a public area. This neighborhood is public. They do not like being filmed. Because you gotta understand, a lot of you guys don't know this, but I'm a millennial. I was born in the 90s. But when when I do like rant videos, or I do videos that involve me like just talking about a topic and my face is shown, you're thinking, this motherfucker's a millennial? Because, I'm basically almost 30 years old. You guys didn't know that. You didn't know what generation I was from. You didn't know my age. Now you know. I look really fucking young in my videos, even though I'm like almost 30 years old. So, back 20 years ago, right in the 2000s, before, all the social media bullshit kicked in, back in the 2000s, right, before the first iPhone came out, because I can tell you based off experience, most people were pretty chill. They don't really like throw a hissy fit if you film them. Most of them actually encourage you to fucking film them. That's basically how society was 25 years ago. So, and they didn't have technology we had now. They would have to use I think a camcorder or a big ass camera, but those were expensive back then. People didn't have any they didn't have any fucking money. And minimum wage 25 years ago was low. I think it was like what, less than $10 an hour back then. But now, you know, you can get a job that's like $20, $30, or $40 an hour if you know the right people and you put the work in. So you can get by even though it's expensive with, you know, today's economy's prices. So there's that. And yeah, there's a lot of walking to do. I already did the full loop, but we still got a lot to walk. Because right now, I'm thinking for this first lap, we are, I would say 60% done in just one lap. Because this video is 21 minutes right now, so we're not even done yet. But people don't like being filmed. But hey, look like this. If I get jumped, the dog comes after me, or someone shoots me in the head with a gun, I got it on film. So the camera does need to be on for my safety. It does. So that's probably my theory of why people get so fucking heated when you film them, especially in a public area. If it's on your property, private property, or a public area, my theory is that's why they get so mad, is because you have evidence. Because back in the day, a lot of people didn't have evidence. They couldn't record. And that's why innocent people are in fucking jail. Or they're probably dead in jail. One of the two. So there's that. Let's see here. Trying to think right now. Oh yeah, so I could probably give you some tips on how to maintain, you know, that young 20 or 30, you know, appearance, and how to keep that 20 or 30 year appearance as you get to like 40 to 90 years old. A lot of people that see me in person, they said, hey, you're young, which is true. Then they'll go ahead and they say, how old are you? And I tell them, hey, take a guess. They say, you're 18, 19 years old. I'm like, you're way off. I was 18, 19 years old. Back in the day, I was 18, 19 years old. I'm going to be 28 2 months in June, so I'm almost 30 years old. So they're off by like, what, 8 to 10 years, give or take, right? And the reason what I do to keep my appearance from looking way younger, I'm actually older, but I look way younger. The secret is, and you could probably watch other YouTube videos, I'll give you their input, but like this is just my input on it. What you could do, and this is what I've been doing, and keep in mind I work security, so it can be very fucking stressful, a very stressful job. Here and there, not all the time, but here and there, right? So what you could do, work a job that's not going to stress you out every fucking time. Work a job that's not going to be super fucking busy. And that's one thing you could do. Avoid stressful situations, including work. Don't be in any stressful situation. If you're married or in a relationship and it's stressful, you got to get the fuck out of there. I put that on everything. I put that on my mama's grave. You got to get the fuck out of there. You stay there, you're going to get stressed. You're going to get fucking gray hair before you even hit 40. Okay? Stay out of stressful situations. Because my ass is single. I've been single since 2013. Almost 15 years I've been single. No stress, except for work. if I have to drive somewhere or go to work, that's basically the only ideal way that I'm gonna get fucking stressed. So there's that. The second thing is get lots of sleep. If you're in a situation when you can't get lots of sleep, you're gonna have to figure something out. Get lots of sleep. For me, I'm like a fucking sloth. I need lots of sleep. Okay? I'll sleep anywhere from, I say 7 to like 15 hours. I'm not even bullshitting you guys. 7 to fucking 15 hours is the estimated sleep time I need. And I work night shift, so I deserve it. I deserve that sleep. So, yeah, avoid stressful situation. Get more sleep than needed. And drink lots of water. Don't overdo it, but don't underdo it. You have to get a certain intake of water, so you got to do that. The foods you eat. Stay away from greasy, high sodium foods. You can have a cheat day here and there. I have cheat days here and there. Like this whole month, the only time I'll have a cheat day is if I'm at work, because I have 4 days off.
Me, I give you loving like you never knew. Me, I got